having a ton of freaky deaky queer sex is a good way to be resilient against fascism.
Oh, ew.
And he's like, I'm resisting fascism. Hey guys, welcome back to Normal Gays, where we take on LGBT insanity. I'm Brad Polumbo here with Clarkson Lawson.
I can't get my mind together because we just filmed a members only video.
We don't know what order y'all will see this in yet on the production side, but we just filmed our channel members only content, weekly videos. We reacted to Lily Tino's spicy page. OnlyFans. It was...
My stomach is still upset. And I'm not even joking. That was actually really bad. And Brad... Brad liked it.
No, I didn't. But it was exactly what I expected, so I wasn't that fazed by it.
Anyways, if you want to see our reaction...
become a member.
At Lily's page, become a member.
You sick freaks. Anyway, I still can't believe we did that. That's kind of diabolical.
The light has left my eyes.
It really has.
I don't know how to...
Anyway, we're going to react to insane woke TikToks, so... that will be fun and hopefully get our mind off what we just witnessed.
Yeah. Doubt it.
I think the gays are too tolerant. I say this knowing full well that I might end up on Fox News. Hi, Grandma. But the next time somebody gaslights you when you're expressing concerns or worries about gay marriage going back to the Supreme Court, and then that straight person inevitably goes, oh, it's not a big deal. Oh, it'll just go back to the state. Oh, it'll be okay. I think we should hit them. I think we should start fist fighting. Is it going to solve this? No! Is it gonna make it worse? Maybe. All I will say is after I punch you, I'm just gonna tell you, it's not a big deal! The decision went back to my limbs. My hand made the choice, not my body.
Okay, this is obviously satire.
Is it? I don't think it is.
She's actually gonna punch people.
But I don't think it's satire. That's a real woke person.
Yeah.
Did you see that nose ring?
That's true.
True.
But when people downplay marriage equality, I do get pissed. I would never hit somebody. I just will debate them.
Oh, well, guess what? It depends what you mean. If they're downplaying the reality that, the suggestion that it's going to be overturned, there's no reason to actually think that yet.
Not yet, no, but I don't think that...
We'll actually hear November 7th. So by the time...
Tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll know if they're going to hear the case.
Out, yeah.
But
hopefully, they don't even hear it. But even if they do hear it, they still have to get another vote to then overturn it. So
people who are saying it's doomed, we don't really know.
But if anybody's arguing that it is not a big deal to go back to the States, then I would...
No, I would disagree with that. I wouldn't punch grandma.
No, we don't punch the elderly on this channel.
Or anyone. Non-violence. I find this kind of thing antagonistic and kind of cringe. But I agree with you. She's probably not literally hitting anyone because she does not look like she can fight.
Am I woke?
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay.
You're the woke friend.
I just feel like the more we react to this stuff, I'm like, oh, am I woke now?
Yeah. Well, you should.
No, I just watched the Latinos. No, I'm not woke. I'm not woke. I had to get...
So just a quick PSA. I don't tend to really deeply engage with white people's political commentary because I think that white people, their praxis is rooted in whiteness, and everything that they believe is rooted in white supremacy. And whether that's the extreme kind, and we know what that looks like, or it's the benign, not even benign, but the nice white liberal kind, right? It's all rooted in whiteness. And I know, and I'm aware, and I know that at some point that allegiance to whiteness is going to reveal itself, right? And so therefore, if you're oh, this political commentator who's white, what do you think about their ideas? I don't. I don't, because it's whiteness, right? And that's not to say that there aren't white people who I follow.
Tell me you're racist without
right.
Just I don't trust white people.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm not woke.
I was going to say, do you still think you're woke?
No, I'm not woke. Sorry.
It is crazy, though, how you can just, say, you put a nose ring on and switch the races, and instead of, the old KKK dude be I don't want these blacks in my town.
Now you say, I don't want to listen to these whites.
They're also, what is this loyalty to whiteness that she thinks all white people have?
It makes me start to think when they said math was racist and I don't know, general what's the word? Having good posture and good table manners, all of that
punctuality.
Yeah. All of that is racist. So to me it seems any type of standard you think as a human is rooted in whiteness,
then you're unironically like making me think that maybe the white supremacists have a point. Then,
right?
like
That's the point that I was trying to make.
I don't,
which they
but...
don't. But if all of that is white supremacy, then
no, it's not. In reality, people of all races can be all of these things.
Correct.
But it's just funny because the woke people often sound like the KKK and they make people think like the KKK. It's
right.
like...
And then also, like, you expect, like, what do you expect as a minority in America? Do you really think that you're going to be able to convince all the white people in this country to hate themselves?
I mean, they convinced a lot of them.
They convinced a lot.
Did you see 2020, those book sales?
But now look what's happening, and it's swinging back. There's no way. People look out for themselves first. So if you're going to sit here and try to make white people out to be this evil, evil thing, it's not going to end well for any other communities.
Especially because this person is not even leaving room for there to be good white people. Like the enticing message of the woke people in 2020 that a lot of white people fell into was like,
you're a good white.
You can unlearn your whiteness. Like, you white people are problematic, but if you pay me enough money, I will like educate you. Like,
yeah, you're the token one.
Right. And so that was alluring to the white wine mom, the MSNBC viewer. But this woman's just like, no matter what, I'm not trusting whiteys. Like,
well, yeah, because a lot of that rhetoric was a facade to get support, and then now the true.
But I'm saying, so like, no, that this rhetoric will never convince any. Like, why would you?
No,
you can flagellate yourself as hard as you want, and they're still not gonna like accept you. Like,
if you're forced to choose between that and looking out for yourself, you're not going to choose that. If you're a white person,
especially with the nose ring.
That is literally, it's so bad for the Black community.
And for the nose ring community, like, they're not sending their best.
Honestly, that's 2 out of 2.
I wonder if, I don't remember if the others have nose rings. Let's see the next one.
So many queer people don't even know what transmisogyny is, let alone are they able to recognize it and address it when it happens in their own communities, which leads to a really violent cycle of queer spaces being transmisogynistic, and that pushes away trans women. And then queer people join those queer spaces, and because there's no one to recognize or call out the transmisogyny, it festers and they become transmisogynistic. And it just keeps going. Trans women get pushed out and isolated, and other queer people never address their transmisogyny, which really sucks.
Preach, girl. That's so...
So if you don't bully enough gay men to acknowledge, or gay women to acknowledge trans people, then they will then revert back to factory settings and become misogynistic. I don't get it.
No. Trans misogyny is like misogyny against trans women. So what they're saying is that although like woke gay spaces aren't trans,
how are you misogynistic against trans women? That's the definition of misogyny. Is...
Yeah, I know, but they don't like they don't really believe in definitions.
I've got to stop trying to I'm not woke.
That's the thing. Every time
I needed this like palate cleanser, it's like putting the ginger.
Every time you start to think you're woke, just come over. I'll show you some TikToks.
No.
Hard pass.
I'm trying to rationalize these arguments they're making, and
the problem is you're trying to understand them. When you can't understand,
I do that with everybody.
You try to do that with your mom's schizophrenic babble too. Like,
because
it's the same
rooted
as that.
Somewhere. Like, everything is rooted in one idea, even if it's wrong. So I try to figure out what that idea is, because if you penetrate it, then they have no rebuttal. But with these people, it's so hard to do that.
Also, like, I don't really accept the premise that like queer spaces are anti-trans.
I have never been to an anti-trans.
I guess I don't go to queer spaces because of the smell. But
the dolls are everywhere. What are you talking about? It may be not this girl, because I don't think this is a doll.
I have no idea.
But I don't know. She probably just got rejected or something. It's not misogynistic. It's just...
Well, also, like, if you go to the gay bar as a trans woman and the men don't want you, or is that trans misogyny? Like, what is...
Trans people who look good in gay bars are fawned over. I was just out in...
But like in sexually demanded?
No, but like...
But celebrated. Like, yes, girls.
When I was out,
like,
I was out in Golden Manors for Halloween, and I was with some of my dolls, and when and they look good. So...
You don't hang out with no blossoms, no Lily Tinos.
No, they pass, honey. So like, but when they're in the bars, all the gay men they like treat them like, oh my God, you look so good, blah. That's literally how they get treated.
But it's all just, there's trans misogyny and all this.
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Sounds like they got rejected.
Yeah.
And they're bitter.
Or they're just online. Too much.
Yeah.
Having a ton of freaky deaky queer sex is a good way to be resilient against fascism. It's not enough by itself, of course, but it doesn't hurt, so share this with someone you would like to resist cis-hetero Christo-fascism with.
He's walking back from a Grindr hookup and he's like, I'm so excited. Like, I want to get more dopamine. Let me post a TikTok. Oh shit. All I do is talk about fascism. How do I relate this to fascism? Here comes. Have sex to fight fascism.
Multiple men are leaking out of him as he's walking.
Just like oh, ew.
And he's like, I'm not a slut. I'm resisting fascism.
Today in the filming that we've done, I feel like I'm infertile. I'm celibate. I'm turned off. Very
well, you're not very good at fighting fascism, then, are you?
I will let the fascism just
let the fascism win if that's the alternative.
if that Lily Tino.
These people just like they want to rationalize like existence is resistance, and it's like, babe, you don't even have a job. Like, what are you resisting? Employment? Like,
yeah. Well, remember, if you're employed, then you're feeding into the capitalists.
Don't bring up what's her face.
Toya! You should do like a with her picture. Anyways,
all right.
More?
No, that's it. That's all I have for you.
Thank God.
Yeah, I think we'll call it a night.
I have a headache.
We've been scarred.
It's been this week of filming has been terrible,
but fun.
But fun.
Well.
Not the Lily Tino news.
That part wasn't fun.
That wasn't fun for anybody.
But if you become a member, you can see that part anyway. And we appreciate your support. Honestly, we'll probably spend most of the membership money on like reparative therapy after that.
Yeah.
But we appreciate your money. So do consider becoming a channel member, like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And with that, guys, we'll be back with more Normal Gays real soon.